Hi there, this is Sandra, and I am here today with Bomba Estereo. And hello. They're joining us. They're on tour, and they decided to come into Austin and play the show last night at Pachanga Fest. That was awesome. How did
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
you guys had fun?
It was very nice because we've been in Austin for two times, only in South by West. So like the image we have of the city is when South by West is happening. So being in Austin without South by West is a little bit strange, but it was cool. It was nice. Yeah, yeah.
I'm glad you guys came back for it. Did you have fun last
Yeah,
night?
we love Austin.
I love the part two when you had all the girls come up. They were jamming with you guys on stage. So tell me right now about your new album that you're promoting, and the inspiration, and how you pretty much collected the music for it.
For the blow up. Okay, and yes, it was an album that we released in Colombia in 2008, and then we released it in the United States with Nacional last year in July. It was a very special album because we made it with Liliana like 3 or 4 years ago, and we made all the songs and then began to play the songs live, like for 1 year. And after that, we went to the studio to record the album. So it was like an opposite way of making it. Generally, you first make the album, then you record, and then you go and play. So it was opposite. So we tried to like get all that live expression to the album, and we recorded with Kike in the drums and Julian the guitar and Diego Cavid in the percussion that is not anymore in the band. So it was a very special album and we love it very much.
And how did you meet Liliana? Because I know you are, the one that pretty much first collected and started kind of bringing the band together. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. I was working kind of alone, and then I was looking for some singer for my music, and then a friend of mine introduced me to Liliana, and she sang over one of the songs of the first album, and then after that we liked very much the work, and we kept on working together. Then we joined with Kike in the drums after that, so we're like the three of us, and then the last came was
And then
Juliana.
this guy came in.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah,
How did you get introduced to music for Liliana? How did
Eh,
she get introduced to music?
que como te introduciste en la música, puedes responder en español.
Bueno, cuando Simón me mostró el proyecto de Bomba Estéreo, me gustó mucho como lo que él hacía, como esa mezcla entre los ritmos folclóricos colombianos de la costa atlántica, que pues es la parte de la región donde, digamos, Quique y yo nacimos, y como fusión electrónica. Entonces, por llamarlo de alguna manera, me gustó mucho su proyecto y me interesó estar ahí. Entonces ahí fue como que la primera vez que decidí estar de lleno en la música.
So, and for me,
Understand?
a little bit.
Yes, okay.
A little
yes,
bit.
yes.
And for me too, when I hear your music, it's very empowering. Would you also describe it as that, especially for young women as well, and just the energy and just that you like to project on stage? Would you agree, or how else would you like to describe your music?
Sí, nuestra música tiene bastante energía, por lo mismo, como la misma base en la cual se hace, ¿no? Que es cumbia, que es ritmo africano, que es como eso, pero también tiene otra parte que es electrónico, que también es hip hop, que también es como contestatario de alguna manera. Entonces, si toda esa energía se reúne en la banda, en lo que es pues, como dices tú, el poder femenino, la batería, la guitarra, el bajo, todo se junta y es una música bastante energética.
That's beautiful. So I do pick up a little bit here and there, but it's good. Your inspiration. I know you said there. I read a little bit in the past that you have some mentors for you, especially. Anybody in particular?
Like musical inspiration. Well, it's very diverse. I would say that it starts in the Colombian music, because the music we're making, like the essence is the Colombian folk music, like cumbia and bullerenga and all the folk rhythms that develop in the Atlantic coast. And after that, electronic music in general, African music, especially the one that was made in the 70s, dub, and hip hop a little bit.
Yeah.
But it all comes from the Colombian roots.
Yeah.
You know, that's like our base.
Of course. And success, you know, how do you define success for you and the band? And I'll ask that question.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
other
I think
people.
he can answer that
You
well.
want to answer that one? How would you define success?
Success. Well, it's. I'm really glad to say everywhere we go, people is recognizing that the music we're doing is, it's really strong. Like can call the core of your heart, of the rhythm, and everybody's happy to hear it. And I don't know, it's really glad to go anywhere and enjoy the music with the people as you play it.
So is that sort of a message to unite people and just educate them too about, you know, some of your passions and what you guys are, you know, where you're from and the struggles you see in South America, and you want to project that in your music too?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I think so. It's really it's really good to see people dancing everywhere. Maybe they doesn't know the music at all, but they can feel the rhythm and feel happy about it.
And what about you? How long have you been playing drums? Who taught you how to play?
¿Quién? Bueno, tengo como toda mi vida queriendo, desde que tengo uso de razón, pegarle a algo. Pero menos a las mujeres. Pero como profesionalmente hace como 10 años.
Very cool. And right now, you know, you guys are beginning to come into the North American, you know, market. What was the door that opened it up for you guys?
Well, it was basically signing with Nacional, which is our record label here. They are based here in the United States, but they deal, or they, what do you say? Yeah, they deal with Latin music, but Latin music in the United States. So last year we released that album in New York, and after that the American audience began to grow. And yeah, it's basically having a record company here.
Definitely. It's
Yeah, and the internet also.
Sure.
The internet is like no boundaries.
So, just in summary, what would you like to tell your fans? You know, it's something that's special to your heart that you want them just to, you know, a final summary, like why and who you're about and all that.
I'll let Liliana answer that.
Bueno, nosotros lo que queremos con nuestra música, es que esto va a sonar muy poético, es pues llegarle a la gente de corazón, llegarle con la mejor energía, que sientan lo que estamos haciendo, que les llegue al corazón, que les llegue a la cabeza, que les llegue a los pies, que se muevan, que entiendan un poco lo que queremos decir, que no es nada tan complicado, simplemente pasarla bien y sentirlo un poquito. Y mi ícono es Audrey Hepburn.
That's great.